puppy dog. It's a rainy day. You're wet and cold. No more sunshine on your belly. What are we doing, Stella? We got rid of our summer car and we're working on our winter car. Or is it a truck? I think it's a truck. It sure does look like a truck. I'm kind of tempted to work on this thing a little bit. As with all my projects, I get sidetracked and going back to my muscle car roots. I've been tinkering around with my old C10. This is a 1972 Cheyenne turbocharged truck with a turbo 350. Don't get your turbos mixed up. It's got a turbo for the engine and it's got a turbo for the transmission. So the last time I drove the truck, it had no boost control. I've been having issues with the wastegate, which is where the exhaust pipes, they V together, go into the turbo here. Here's the turbo exhaust housing. Move that over there, fall off. You can see where turbo pipes come together. They go into the exhaust housing. This housing is way too small. This is a 0.61, I believe. It boosts instantly, but doesn't have a lot of top end. I'm going to see if I can get a bigger turbo, but this one was all that I could get at the time, and it does all right as long as you keep the boost low. And if you don't want boost, you basically can vent off the boost pressure by just going right out the exhaust pipe. So I got a new wastegate because the old one, just the position it's in about like this position on the car, seems to puddle water in here and the guide gets stuck. I don't think it's necessarily the gate's problem, but it's because I don't use the car enough and I don't use the wastegate enough. I've had to unseize it once already, but it creates too much boost. So inside here is a spring, which I've modified. I tried to make the spring have less spring. So I got a different spring and then I cut that one down. Hopefully I didn't ruin it by cutting it and stiffening it up, but I want less boost, which I don't have an intercooler or anything. I'm looking for 5 to 7 pounds. And right now it's at 12, which is too much. So that has been hampering my driving of the truck. It's fun, it's got a lot of power, but it's not good for longevity of the engine. So to get that wastegate out is a bit of a hassle. You can see it's just tucked right down in there above the air conditioning. I did a good job of placing it, but it's hard to service. So we're going to put the new wastegate in with the modified spring into the old wastegate position. And Stella is just going to take a nap on her little tiny bed right there. Look at that and wait for me. So yeah, I want to fix this truck up a little bit. I've got the fancy wheels on there. It took me 30 years to find a set of wheels that I liked for this truck. I've gone through many, many sets. I'm not sure that I really like these. They're staggered. I need to paint this truck. And I was just noticing my seat here. This is the original seat. Pull off the cover. It's got the houndstooth. I forgot. It's got the deluxe interior. It's not in good shape. That's why I put the cover on it. I might see if I can find a new cover. That'd be really neat. Blue with a blue houndstooth. That is the original color with the blue dash pad and the blue door cards. And it was blue. And that's what it was factory ordered as. Blue custom cloth trim. So let's see if we can make this thing look a little nicer and drive it. There we go. A little more. So instead of sitting out, make it shine. This bothers me. The door bothers me. Let's see if we can fix the boost problem first so we can drive it. All right, we had to loosen the air conditioning compressor pump to get the wastegate out. You can see it's pretty corroded. I've been having troubles with these sticking. I think this is stuck. If I push on the valve, I don't have enough pressure to do it. Like this one, I think I can push it. Now, old valve, new valve. I'm going to put a lighter duty spring in this one. Okay, so we got the old Cheyenne outside warming up after putting the new wastegate on. You can see I've got my blue wheels on this side and chrome wheels on this side. Oh, let's see what's going on here. I rehung my rearview mirror, cleaned the glass. Looking at my temperature here, we got 117 water temp, RPM, volts. We'll let it warm up a little bit before we try to see how much boost it's got. I think my wipers work. It's raining today. Seems to be running fine. Wonder if I should take my dog for a ride. Let's take a look under the hood here. You can hear the injectors snapping. It does have Holley Sniper EFI. I don't see any oil leaks. I don't hear any exhaust leaks. I don't see any coolant leaks. I cleaned up the engine a little bit, just wiped it down. So dusty. I do have a methanol injector system in this tank right here, straight methanol, and then there's two injectors here at the throttle body, and it's controlled by just a boost switch, but I don't have any methanol in it, so I think it comes on at 5 psi, but I don't have it working right now. So again, blue wheels on this side, chrome on the other. Let's take a drive. One time install a universal wiper delay. Control the speed of the wiper delay. See if it works. It's not working. Used to work. I don't think it works anymore. Oh, there it works. Doesn't work. Delay doesn't work. Okay, well, we're starting to warm up a little bit. This temperature gauge, oops, down here is disconnected, but I have 143 coolant temp on the Sniper. I don't want to leave the dog behind. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Still, get in there. Good girl. The light's working. That's nice. Drive. You're all wet. Sit over on your side. There you go. Okay, so I got a boost gauge over here. I'm looking for 5 to 7 pounds. I really hope it's only 5 to 7 pounds. If it's 20 pounds, again, it's too much. Just gonna drive it easy and see what it is. It hasn't been on the road in a while. Gas is probably bad. Should know here pretty quick how much boost it is. Oh, it looks like 7 pounds. That's pretty cool. Let's try it again. Ooh, should bog down. I think I got 7 pounds. That's awesome. Turn signals work. Really rockets off at 7 pounds. That would be so great. Stella, what do you think? You like 7 pounds? Okay, we come to a stop right here. We get no traction at all. Being wet, fat tires. I thought that might happen. It's kind of ridiculous, but I think I got 7 pounds. Okay. Everything's working as it should. Idling a little high. I think a spark plug or something was kind of fouled. We do have a boost control here for spark advance, and I've got it retarded 2.5 degrees every pound of boost, so we can't hurt the engine and we can run terrible fuel. Let's make sure everything's good under the hood. No leaks, no venting. I think we're good. We'll have to try it again when it's not so rainy. We get some traction. I was afraid of that. It just burns the tires. What a good old truck. Right in the truck? Are you a truck dog? Come on out. Come on. Good puppy. Yeah, it's fun. we got some more work to do on this old girl.